I will tell you today how you can make your life better beginning right now. There's no magic to it, but it involves making decisions, or even if it's a small decision. The beauty of this power that God has given us, the power to decide, means that at any given moment in life, we can stop, we can think, and make a decision. And through that one decision that we make and stick to, we can turn the direction our life is going and create a turning point. So I remember, for example, when I was single, I was actually engaged to someone for 4 years already. I made a decision that that relationship wasn't right for me. It was a very hard decision to make at the time. But because of that decision, through a set of circumstances, I was led to know the person who today is my wife, has been my wife for the past 18 years. And that small decision was a turning point for me. But I had to arrive at that decision one day. I had to put my head above my heart. I had to say no to my emotions and feelings and allow my reason to make the decision that actually changed my life. I also remember a friend I have who decided one day to go up to his boss and say, I am not going to work on Sundays anymore because I decide that Sunday now will be for my God. I go to church. And his boss was saying, look, I really need you here. I will offer you more money. Please stay. And he said, look, if you want to fire me, but I will not come in to work on Sundays anymore. That was, again, a tough decision for him to make because he needed the money. But because of his faith, he made that decision. And down the road, that decision was something that helped him, that blessed him, because he obtained favor in the eyes of his boss. Even though the boss didn't agree with him at the time, his boss respected him so much for the kind of faith and character that he had to come to that decision. So the point is that you can make even a small decision in your life right now and immediately start making your life better through that decision. You can, for example, decide that you will never again argue with your spouse, with your wife or your husband. If you've been arguing a lot, you can make that decision inside your heart and say, okay, I promise myself that from now on, I will treat my wife, my husband respectfully. I'm going to try and solve the problems without arguing. That's a decision you can make. You can decide, for example, that you're going to become debt-free in the next 2 years or whatever time you think is feasible. And after that decision, you will no longer rely on your credit cards. You will never again become a person who is in debt, whose debt is spiraling out of control. It's a decision you can make. You can decide on that, and based on that decision, sit down and work out a plan how you will achieve that goal of becoming debt-free in 2 years. You can also decide, like my friend, that you will never again miss a Sunday in church because you decide to put God first and really take your spiritual life into your hands and make it a priority. You can make a decision that, however small, will start making your life better today and down the road for years to come can pay off dividends handsomely for you. Think about this one, and until next week, God bless you.